Hey guys, this is Caffeine&Scalpel. I'm a first year postgraduate in general surgery. I scored a rank of 11K in this year's NEET PG. Today let's talk about cracking NEET PG in 6 months. So how to crack NEET PG in 6 months? So I've come up with a realistic plan which you can implement in your schedule and modify however you want according to your convenience so that you can achieve your dream rank and dream branch. So let's get on with the video. So before going on to the exact timeline of first revision, second revision and the last 10-day plan, let us see about the subjects. Subjects can be broadly classified into long subjects, intermediate subjects and short subjects based on the time you have to give them and based on the size of the subjects. So in long subjects, as everyone knows, there is the general medicine, general surgery, OBG and SPM. These four take the most amount of time and have the greatest weightage in NEET PG. Next comes the intermediate subjects. The first year, second year subjects. ENT, Opthal, FM are mostly between intermediate and short subjects. They need lesser time compared to first and second year subjects. Coming to short subjects, there is anesthesia, radiology, psychiatry, orthopedics and dermatology. So the long subjects usually require 5 to 7 days. And the high yield subjects are specifically general surgery, OG and SPM. If you talk about general medicine, you don't have to prepare it separately. As far as I am concerned, I didn't prepare general medicine separately. Except the core topics like ECG, emergencies, electrolyte imbalances, you don't have to take up general medicine separately and study. Coming to intermediate subjects, pre and paraclinical subjects, and ENT, Opthal, pediatrics and FM. Especially the pre and paraclinical subjects might seem boring, so remember to mix it up with the clinical subjects and try to integrate and study these subjects so that you don't get bored easily. Coming to the short subjects, these are pretty much interesting clinical subjects. It won't bore you that much, so take it easily and you can finish it in 1.5 days. Coming to the exact timeline for preparation of each of the subjects, the first revision, second revision and the last 10-day preparation. So you can take a screenshot of this slide and modify according to your convenience. With just 6 months left for NEET PG, I hope most of you would have completed 70 to 80% of your first read, and trust me, that's enough. And now you have to start your revision because revision is key for NEET PG. Coming to the first revision, it shouldn't take you more than 3.5 to 4 months. Keep a buffer of 10 to 15 days. So the next question is, what source should I use for the first revision? Sources, probably you would have done the main notes and videos previously. Now it is time for you to take up the rapid revision or whatever revision notes you have in your platform and start reading them thoroughly. And if you have any doubts or concept doubts from RR notes, you can go and refer main notes or videos only to clear the said concept, not everything. Please don't go on to main videos and waste your time watching everything. So what must be the GT frequency in the first revision? It should usually be 1 GT per week or 1 GT in 2 weeks. That brings to about 2 to 4 GTs per month. And the number of questions you should solve every day should be around 50 to 100 per day. And you should review these questions. And it is best you can have a mistake notebook and write all the mistakes that you make in these GTs and the questions that you solve every day. So it will be useful while you revise at the later point of time. Coming to second revision shouldn't ideally take more than half the time that you have taken for first revision. Here I have given you 1 to 1.5 months of time for second revision with a buffer of 5 to 10 days. Coming to the source, if you've already watched BTR and are familiar with the BTR text and notes, you can go with BTR. And 20th notebook, if it is ideal if you have a 20th notebook, which is just a condensation of the high yield points in every subject, which helps you in revising faster. If you don't have any of these, you can just go through revision notes and do question bank. And what must be the GT frequency for second revision is ideally 4 to 6 GTs per month. And coming to the very important point, how many questions should I solve per day? It should be around 100 minimum. 100 to 150 per day is an ideal sweet spot. As Sanjay Gupta sir says, you are preparing for the last 10 days of revising for NEET PG. You are not preparing for NEET PG because the last 10 days makes or breaks your preparation. Most people at this point give up, and that's what decreases their rank. If you don't give up for the last 10 days and go with a proper plan, you can easily get your dream rank and dream seat. Coming to the buffer, if you have finished the first and second revision earlier, only then you might have a buffer here. Mostly it will not be there for most of the people. Coming to the source, here you are mostly revising all the topics. You don't have the liberty or the time to go to main notes, main videos or revision notes. You must rely on the mistakes you make on PYQs and the 20th notebook if you have made one by now. And it is advised not to give GTs in the last 10 days because it will only break your confidence. Coming to the number of questions you have to solve per day, 150 to 200 per day is ideal. I would advise solving 200 questions per day in the last 10 days because going to NEET PG on the 11th day, for your brain it will be like just another day. You are just training your brain for the 11th day. This is the most important thing according to me because I follow this exact same strategy for the last 10 days. I solved 200 questions per day, I reviewed them, and on the day of NEET PG, my mind did not get anxious, did not get afraid because I just had to solve another 200 questions. If you want detailed videos about any other topics like how to make the 20th notebook, reviewing a GT, a timetable for a day, or even how to approach each subjects or revision strategies, or any other topic, let me know in the comments below. Thank you. Subscribe for more.